שלום, מה לקרוא בקיץ? אלה הדברים שאני מצאתי לי במקרה. מצאתי את הקרב על ירושלים במלחמת העצמאות. אני חושבת שעכשיו פינו משפחה פלסטינאית מבית בירושלים, שהם גרו שם 70 שנה. אז כדאי מאוד לדעת על הקרב על ירושלים, זה הוצאת אריאל, אז אין פה יותר מדי הטיות, ואני חושבת שכל בן אדם בישראל צריך לדעת. I'll say it in English. This is about the War of Independence, the battle over Jerusalem. I think these days there are headlines about Palestinians being evicted for homes that they were living in 1948. Let's settle it. Jordan took over in 1948 parts of Jerusalem till 1967. Let's read about it. Let's remember what happened in Jerusalem in 1948, what really happened, and who lived where. Then we have a Mossad. This probably has been translated to English, sorry. It's from Michael Bar Zohar and Nissim Mish'ali. The big operations. So it has all the big operations of the Mossad, which is the Israeli Secret Service. Everybody knows it. The Mossad. Michael Bar Zohar and Nissim Mish'ali. Came out 2010. I'm sure there's new things to add. And it starts from all sorts of very interesting projects, or what is the word? מבצעים in Hebrew. כל מיני מבצעים של המוסד, מאוד מאוד מעניין וחשוב לקרוא. אני במיוחד מתעניינת במשהו מסוים שקשור שירותי הצבאי, וזה עליית יהודי אתיופיה. המוסד גם עסק בזה, וגם מעניין אותי אייכמן כמובן. Very interesting. From the bringing the Ethiopian Jews, the Mossad has been helpful. This is a novel, I don't know if it's in Hebrew, זה מת ילדים, בלה שיה, וזה נכתב תמיד אני מסתכלת, Children's Mates, not נזם, 2001, seems, I don't know what year it has been published. Let me see. 2011. It's a good edition. ספריה חדשה תמיד יש להם דברים טובים, ומדובר בסיפור על ברית המועצות ולאחר מכן תל אביב, about Russian people coming to Israel. Really is interesting because we don't know enough about it. My family came from Russia, but in 1881, completely different story. So these are the people who left Soviet Union to come to Israel. Interesting to learn about them. Then I found Massachusetts, which I thought one day I will take my kids there. I lived there and I studied in Boston. A picture memory. Boston, I think New England is the most beautiful place. I'm a big fan. I love the old world and the new houses. The best time would be October to visit, when the leaves are changing, or the spring. Beautiful places. You've got everything in Boston. You've got the ocean. You've got a lot of interesting stories. And of course, this is where America began. The Boston Tea Party, the Revolution, Paul Revere, old and new. Beautiful. A lot of culture, tons of culture. You have MIT, Harvard. I studied in a small college next to Harvard. First therapy, then education. Really, really great memories, great people. Lots of art and music. Amazing museum. I studied art also. They have the best music school, Berklee School of Music. Tons of concerts, classical, jazz. I saw Ray Charles. And beautiful ocean. The Singing Beach of Manchester. Beautiful picnics. Walden, amazing. Then we have something very useful, because I'm thinking, I wanted to study to be a tour guide, but still it's always important. So you've got the small little pockets, guides to the Israeli wildlife. I always like to know the name of flowers. In high school I studied biology. למדתי מגמה ביולוגית וידעתי את כל השמות. אז פה יש הכל, למרות שיש אפליקציות, זה תמיד נחמד שמטיילים, ציפורים, names of birds. And wildlife. We don't really have a lot of wildlife. It's like, what do we have? חיות בר, מה יש לנו? Most of the wildlife that is mentioned in the Bible is extinct, unfortunately. It's sad, but we do have some. That's good to know. The names of the birds and the bats. No, the birds is another thing. Different mice. Don't have a lot going on. If you go to the desert, you have a lot more. And so the wildlife. Shiva, you're the wildlife. Where's Shiva? Shiva's recovering from the damage of different animals. A lot of them are extinct, unfortunately. Yep, we don't take care of nature here that much. It's sad. Very sad, but it's interesting to know. Names of flowers, names of birds. Absolutely a must. So this is my recommendation for the summer. המלצות לקיץ. סדרת מדריכי כיס לחי ולצומח בישראל, חובה ללמוד את השמות. ברגע שמכירים את השמות גם יותר מודעים למה שיש. קיץ נעים, אם אתם נוסעים לבוסטון או אם אתם נשארים בארץ, ללמוד קצת על רוסיה, חובה ללמוד על המוסד, וכמובן על הקרב על ירושלים, כי יש כל כך הרבה בורות. לפני שאתם הולכים להפגין, תלמדו קצת מה קרה באמת. אוקיי, peace, light and love, קיץ נעים וקריאה מהנה.